on my bullshit, back up on the scene. Done dealing with you, don't know how to deal with me. Done fucking with you, don't know how to love me. Done dealing.
So I do have a meat and cheese. Look, see, I was trying to be good and eat my little fruits and vegetables, and this is what happened.
Thought it was love, but just a fucking way. Always get caught up in love, but now you're done with that. I can't get caught up in love, so now I'm, flexing on my exes and my Model X. Pretty little, skinny, little bitty body Model X. Some of y'all ain't never had no real bitch and it shows. I keep it 100 from my head down to my toes. Back up on my bullshit, back up on the move. Touchdown in my hometown, got nothing to lose. I am on my own now, I am in control now. I need you to go now, I can fix my own crown. Back up on my bullshit, back up on the scene. Don't dealing with you, don't know how to deal with me. I'm fucking with you, don't know how to love me. I'm dealing with you, so I'm back, bitch. Back on my pussy, back on my dish, you in the studio. Back on tequila, back on the strippers, all the groupie hoes. This could get ugly, I'm petty, I want you bad out of smoke. I'm coming crazy, baby, one thing that you should know. Little baby, bounce back, act like you a stranger, memory loss, I play that.
Good morning, you guys, and welcome back to yet another Discipline Diary. I just finished my gym session. We still have a run to get to today. Of course, it's going to be a what I eat in a day. And we're gonna chat about some things like we always do. But first, if you're new here, hey girl, hey, my name is Janae, and I make a lot of content focused on fitness, wellness, and self-development, and helping you and I live our best healthy and active lives. So if that sounds like something you're into, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like this video if you like fitness content, if you like seeing mom life, moms balancing it all, wives balancing it all, and comment down below and let me know where are you at in your fitness routine. Spring is upon us. Are you feeling like you're about to shift things up and shake things up in your fitness routine? Let me know in the comments below. So today is Taco Tuesday, which means we're building our Dorito backs and biceps. The key to having a waist that looks snatched, that looks small, is by building your back, your upper back specifically. So don't be afraid to do upper body, ladies. Don't be afraid to do back, to work out your arms. Everybody wants the Pilates looking arms without doing Pilates. Well, you can get them in the gym. Don't be afraid to lift weights, push yourself to failure and lift a little heavier. But low key today, I felt weaker. I felt drained. I felt tired. I actually got a really good night's rest according to my Oura ring. But I still felt a little tired, a little drained. Like I had to drop set two of my exercises, which is the hammer curl. I had to go from 15 to a 12 and a half, and then a 12 and a half to a 10. And then but I pushed through. I did all 4 sets. I just had to drop set it, which I use the Heavy app to keep track of all this stuff. And so it makes it better so that I know, and it'll show me my previous workout, like the last time I did that exercise. And so and then for my pull-ups as well, I had to drop set that. Even though my pull-ups are assisted, I'm working my way down the amount of assistance I got, and so I had to add 5 pounds for the last 2 sets. So a little bit of muscle failure, but that's okay. That's how we make the muscle grow and give it a stimulus so that it can grow, by training it to failure. The point is to build this lean muscle mass, and that is how you do it, along with high protein. But you have to give it a stimulus for it to grow. So if you're doing just these light little weights to tone, girl, no, you ain't gonna tone nothing. Push yourself a bit in the gym. So I don't think I mentioned this in the previous episode, but I have my half marathon coming up. in less than 2 weeks now. But then, of course, my crazy tail self was like, well, what if I do a marathon? Like, this quote has been like screaming at me, you can do hard things. And I'm like, what if I just, start training for a marathon and start training for it now? Like, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. So why wait until last minute? Or like a typical marathon training program is like 3 months, but why wait? Why not just start doing it now? And so I'm really thinking about doing one. Will I do it? I don't know. But I'm thinking about it. There is one, a popular ones, the Seattle Marathon. It is the Saturday or Sunday after Thanksgiving. So plenty of time to make up my mind and to train for it. If I take too long, however, the prices is just going to keep increasing, but that's fine. But yeah, I'm like, while I'm doing my half marathon training or, any races that I do, any of my training, to be honest, that I do, like, I can have it in my mind that is the goal that I am trying to strive for and achieve. I love how my goals now are about what I can do as far as my fitness routine, pushing myself, digging deep. Like, that is what my goals are centered around. It used to only be weight loss. And after losing 125 pounds, it's like weight loss is the furthest thing from my mind. Like, of course, do I want to drop a little bit more weight? Do I want to lean out? Do I want to cut my body fat? Of course. But it's like not the first, second, third, fifth. Like, it's not even top 10 on the list of things that I want to achieve for myself and for my body. And so, just a little caveat. But yeah, like, I'm really thinking about doing a marathon. If you've done a marathon before, or a half, or whatever, or you're thinking about it, like, let's chat about that in the comments below. I would love to pick y'all brains, especially if you've already done it. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing it. And so I'm like, I looked up a couple marathon training programs. I'm like, okay, it said to run 4 times per week. The one that I'm going to do 4 times a week. 2 rest days, but those rest days for me is going to be walks because I'm always going to try to get my steps in. And then 1 cross training day, which will be cycling. I would prefer to cycle than do the Stairmaster or the rower or the elliptical. I may switch it up here or there for one of those 3, but I highly doubt it. And of course, I'm still going to get my steps in on the cross training day. And then, of course, I'm going to keep up with my weight training. It did recommend if you're not already starting weight training, then don't. But it also said, but if you already are, then, there's no need to cut out of your program. So, I'm just going to keep up with my 5 lifts for the week and, get my body used to it and see how it goes. But yeah, now it's time for me to go home and get the girls ready for their day. I'll squeeze in breakfast, and then I have a run to do today. It will be, I believe, a 3-mile run, and it's kind of cold, so I'm just gonna knock it out because the more I think about it, the more I'm not gonna want to do it. And but then I'll have the entire day to just rest and relax and content and everything.
And you know what that means.
It's cuffing season.
That time of year when we find a man to keep us warm through these cold months.
But not just any man will do.
That's right. We out here looking for some
Big boys.
It's coffee season, and now we got a reason to get a big boy. I need a big boy, give me a big boy. It's coffee season, on the girl.
Breakfast time, and I wasn't even like pressed for normal breakfast food. So I just made me one of my jalapeno cheddar protein bagels. It was in last week's episode, the meal prep one. You can find a recipe there or on my TikTok and Instagram. Which, if you're not following me on TikTok and Instagram, go ahead and follow me because that's where you'll find all of my recipes at. But I have some romaine lettuce, a thin sliced cheese, and turkey breast from Costco. Their turkey meat for sandwiches, so good. It tastes like Thanksgiving. And then I made me a coffee this morning. I'm typically not a coffee person, but as I get older, I'm going to be 36 this year, I realize even with all the sleep that I get, I'm such a morning person that I get up so early that I get all of my stuff done in the morning that I burn out like pretty quickly during the day, and I'm just like dragging it for the rest of the day. So I'm going to try to be more of a coffee person and see if it will give me a pick me up so that I can sustain my energy throughout the day, especially because I really don't like tea. I don't do energy drinks unless I'm going to work. I don't do pre-workout before working out. So, and plus, after weight loss surgery, I do suffer from constipation a tad bit. And everyone keeps telling me, and which I've known this for forever, because it's not just us weight loss surgery people, but people keep telling me that coffee helps you go. So I'm going to give it a shot. I just have some fat-free Fairlife milk, a half a serving of collagen, and some sugar-free sweetener in here. And it actually tastes really good, but I need to get like some caramel or something. I'll probably go to the store. Ooh, I'll probably go to World Market today and see if they have some new flavors out, because that's normally where I get my sugar-free stuff from. That or Home Goods have some good sugar-free syrups. So maybe I'll pop into one of those stores or both of those stores to see, because I haven't been in them in months. But this is just your typical protein coffee. If you're not hip to the protein coffee, the Profi movements, let me be the first to tell you. This is just a great way to add in some protein and take away from some sugar in the morning. And so this is something I've been doing way before weight loss surgery. You just take your protein shake and throw it in here, but protein shakes make my stomach so upset. So I use the Fairlife milk. The Fairlife milk is the milk that we drink, but it also has protein in it and it's lactose free. You could throw in some collagen to add to your your mug. You can do regular protein powder, but the powder also messes up my stomach. So I just opt for Fairlife milk because it'll give me the protein anyway. It might not be as like high protein as using a powder or a protein shake, but I don't have any troubles in that department. I don't need to rely on supplements to get my protein in, so it's okay. But yeah, and then get you some sugar-free syrup. Also, if you are using protein shakes or powder, the flavor from the shake that you're using can give your coffee some flavor. So it's a good way to, cut back on the sugar, cut back on the calories, up your protein. You can even throw in a little bit of fiber powder in here to, get your day started with some fiber. You can do this like on the go, take your protein shake on the go and just ask for some espresso shots. If you are a Starbucks girl, a Dunkin' Donuts girl, like wherever you get your coffee from, you can do the same thing. So just wanted to let you know if you don't know already. And for all of this, it's only 376 calories, but it's 68 grams of protein, 6.7 grams of fat, and 23 grams of carbs. And then as far as my fiber is concerned, there's 11 grams of fiber. Majority of that is coming from the bagel. So I like to start my days off higher protein than higher carbs, depending on how I'm training. Like if I'm immediately going for a run, or if it's a long run, then I'll start off with carbs. Or if it's a heavy lift like a leg day, I'll start off with carbs, and I'll also eat before working out. But today, I honestly just got up and went. And plus it was back and biceps, so I really didn't feel like I needed to eat right before the gym. And since it's more of a lighter day, I can start off with protein, and starting off with protein satiates me more. And so I'll save the carbs for lunchtime when I'm done with my run to give me fuel. I just realized since it is Tuesday, I need to go ahead and record a sit down video for you guys, because you guys really love my sit down videos and weight loss tips and just the tips that I give, period, whether it is weight loss surgery specific or just generalized. Those videos honestly do higher than my vlogs, which is fine. A little bit of what y'all want with a little bit of what I want. And plus these vlogs help y'all to see it, but you need the tips as well to apply it. And even though I give y'all tips in my vlogs, so make sure you're watching both of them because you'll get more information. But I need to go ahead and record one, and then I'll go for my run. Because if I do my run now, I'm gonna shower and be in the bed for the rest of the day since I have nothing else going on. So let me be productive now. Plus that gives it a chance to get a little bit warmer because I'm freezing. I'm telling you, dropping a massive amount of weight, no one really stresses how much of an internal change it is for you with your body temperature. I don't get it, but like, I be freezing all of the time. Like, the only time I'm not freezing is when I'm waking up. Sometimes I notice it's right after my cycle finishes. So I think that's like the start of the ovulation point, which I'm thinking about doing a video talking about cycle changes and how to make the best of it when it comes to like eating and your nutrition. So let me know if you want that. But I've been paying attention to my cycle. I've been paying attention to my body and what it does. And I realized like that week of ovulation, I be having night sweats, which I've never suffered from night sweats. And I'm like, oh my God, is the change coming? Is menopause? Am I premenopausal? I could be, who knows? But yeah, like it's only that week. It's only that week that I will wake up like sweaty. I can smell the sweat on me. It's not like a stench. It's just like, you know, that sweat smell. And so why did I bring this up? I don't know. Oh, me being cold. Yes, that's the only time I'm not cold. Other than that, I'm freezing all the time. Hey guys, it's been a few hours. Don't mind my face. Don't it look so cute? I got a little dolled up because I just recorded my little sit down video, which will already be up by the time y'all see this vlog. So I will link it in the cards above. It's all about how your lifestyle changes are holding you back from your weight loss journey. And it's not just your internal health issues like your PCOS and insulin resistance that's making it harder for you to lose weight. So make sure you check out that little sit down video. I think I may actually end up recording one more. I'm trying to do 2 sit down videos again per week. And then these vlogs are just going to fill up all of the other space because I'm really enjoying showing y'all these little daily vlogs. But we'll see. I'm always changing my mind on how I'm posting my content and stuff on here. But the point is to stay consistent and to show up for y'all just as much as y'all show up for me. So make sure you're liking and commenting. The comments more than the likes really do help, as I'm trying to work with brands and stuff and bring y'all, you know, more and more and more and get different opportunities that don't involve y'all spending your money, but these brands paying me to share the knowledge about what it is that I'm promoting for them, of course, if it aligns with me. But for me to get those opportunities, you have to engage not only on YouTube, but on TikTok and Instagram, like actually comment. I get a lot of people who slide in my DMs and I'm always here to answer questions, but support me as I'm supporting you. Okay, it's important. It goes both ways. Support me as I'm supporting you. And that's one little thing that you can do is watch the videos all the way through, watch the ads on YouTube, like the videos, it pushes it out into the algorithm, and comment and engage. That's what you can do for me. That's all I ask. But I am getting hungry. So before I actually edit the video and even come up with the second one, I'm going to go ahead and eat lunch now because it is 11:45. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see. But I am going to eat. It's just going to be the leftover chili that I made from yesterday's episode. So the last episode that y'all saw is just I made chili using very lean ground beef. I think I'm going to add some beans to it for some more fiber. And I'm going to have some rice, of course, because carbs is a good thing. And then I think I'm going to pop into the store, like I mentioned earlier. Let me take out the shrimp. We're gonna have shrimp tacos tonight with this sauce that I'm going to make that one of my friends has told me about. So I need to get the ingredients for that. It's currently raining right now. I'm not going back to the gym to get my run in. But it is supposed to be a little break at 2:15 it says. So I still have a couple hours to get the things that I want to get done before I do my run. It's only, I believe, a 3-mile run, so that's only going to take me 30 minutes. But I want to get as much done as possible before the rain stops and before I do my run. And then I will run, shower, and then get back to all of the content stuff. So here's lunch, just the rice chili, and I added some garbanzo beans. Y'all, correct me if I'm wrong, but I was Googling, like, what is a serving of fruits and vegetables to make sure that I'm getting enough fruits and vegetables in. And it said that we should be getting in 5 fruits and vegetables, 5 servings, and that a serving is 80 grams. That's a lot. And that you should be switching it up, making it colorful. And so I was reading the list or whatever, and it said that beans are a vegetable. Beans are a vegetable? Beans are a vegetable? I don't know what I thought it was. Like, I just feel like it's a carb. But vegetables are also carb. Child, look, my head is about to spin. But either way, I added beans based off of that information as a way to up my serving of vegetables per day and add in variety to what it is that I'm eating and to impact my fiber intake. But yeah, I'm sure. Nah, it's raining. So I am definitely not going to World Market or Home Goods. I'm just going to go to my local grocery store, grab my little syrup. I know they have it there, and get back in the house. And I really am hoping that it does let up later. I don't like running in the rain. I mean, I have all the gear to do so, but it's already cold too. Look, the excuses are pouring in. I do have my treadmill in the garage, but it's also cold, but I do have a heater. Look, again, excuses. It's gonna get done today. It's gonna get done. Speaking of excuses, the reason why you guys are getting so many vlogs from me, like all of these little daily vlogs, and I'm just posting them every day, it's honestly for your benefit, but to keep me accountable. Like, I'm just in the season where, you know, I'm human. Just because y'all see that I'm successful with losing weight and, you know, I post my little videos and whatever, I'm such an inspiration, that doesn't mean that I don't, like, have a lapse in judgment, or that I don't have weak points, or that I just struggle with my, like, I don't struggle with my consistency and discipline. I definitely do, but I find that you know, killing 2 birds with 1 stone, and it's also therapeutic for me to record, and like, this is my creative outlet as well. So me picking up the camera to record every day and showing y'all, it makes me because it's easy to lie, right? Like, obviously it's easy to lie, but I'm always about being transparent and authentic. So none of this is a lie. I'm not just glamorizing this and showing y'all and then actually eating a different way. It's so that I am consciously thinking about what it is that I'm doing, because I'm like, oh, I gotta show the girls, like, the girlies are counting on me, the girlies are inspired, the girlies, you know, the girlies, the girlies, okay? And so it makes me think about my choices. It makes me think about my movement. It makes me think about my food. It makes me think about the things, because the girlies are counting on me. And it's to my benefit, because when I'm actively, it's like in the forefront of my brain, and I'm actively thinking about what I'm supposed to be doing, then I do it. And so me doing these little vlogs every day, I'm gonna just keep doing it until I build that consistency habit, because that's one thing in my journey, to be honest, that I have not built. Like, I do okay with my food. I do okay with my food. Obviously, way better than my previous life. But where I want to be, and where I'm at, where I imagine I'm at, and where I'm actually at, it's about 20% off. Like, I tell myself I want to be, lock my door when I park my car, because, you know, people are crazy. I tell myself, that I live about a life of balance and moderation. Like, this is what I want for myself, to live a life of balance and moderation, to not look at things as good or bad, or have cheat meals, to indulge in the things that I want, to also eat whole foods, and to have pretty much like a 90-10 rule, if I'm being realistic with myself, like 90-10, to where I'm not really consuming a lot of fast food like that. I'm not consuming a lot of alcohol like that. But when I want to, I will. There's no problem in it. But like my day-to-day, my meal to meal is not consumed with like a bunch of sugar, a bunch of alcohol, a bunch of, fast food, restaurant food, or anything like that. And that's fine for me. So that 90-10 split, with alcohol, I'm there. With sugary food, I'm there. With fast food, maybe I'm like at 80-20. But honestly, it's based off of what I'm doing for the family. Like, that's the only time I'm consuming fast food, is if we're all doing it. It's not like just me on the go, unless I'm getting some egg bites from Starbucks or something. But it's mostly the 90-20, the 90% where I'm eating like the way I say that I want to eat. That is the struggle. It's not the 10%. It's not me indulging in what I want to indulge. That's not the problem. It's the 90% in the whole foods, and the tracking the foods, and the hitting my macros, and the hitting my calories. That is the struggle. The stuff in the house is the struggle, especially when I'm at work. And so, instead of 90%, I think I'm at like 70%. Like that 10% is still there. 70% is I'm on track. What's the math on that? And that 20% is when I'm not on track. So I'm trying to lower that 20, bring it up to the 90. And then as far as like my fitness is concerned, like I go through spurts where I am super motivated, super passionate about it. And then I'll just stop dead in my tracks. And all I'm doing is getting my steps in, and I'm barely doing that. I'm doing like 3,000 steps. And so I'm at a point where I'm like motivated, excited, especially because I had 2 races coming up back to back for the month of March. I don't want to get it to where now it's April. Now I did my half marathon and I'm back to chilling, and then I pick it back up for my 10-miler race in April. Like I don't want to get like that. I want to stay consistent, and doing these vlogs are therapeutic for me. Especially when I'm going back and editing and listening to my own self. Like, it's therapeutic for me, and it's keeping me accountable, and it's to y'all benefit, because y'all
Said she my eye, but I don't know her. Had to look her up. I know that I'm rich, but I can help it. Bitch, I'm good as fuck. I've been on these bitches next so long, sometimes I fucking stuck. I can put you in my business. You might wish me dead tomorrow. Bitches be on dick today, sing every
Yeah,
word.
probably like that girl's always at the damn grocery store. And I am. And what about it? Let's do a little grocery haul. I got some cilantro. This salad I got for the tacos, not to eat as a salad, but I may actually eat as a salad. It doesn't look that bad. I just won't use the dressing. I do have a lot of wraps, and I have a lot of chicken breasts. So I kept seeing this chicken Caesar salad wrap thing. So I can use that. I also have lettuce already in the house, but I got this. I used to do this Boathouse dressing all the time, like before weight loss surgery. And so I saw it and I was like, you know what? I have all this stuff. Let me, do my little chicken Caesar salad wrap, see what it's giving. And I don't like croutons. I've never been a crouton person. But to substitute for both the croutons and Parmesan cheese, I got these Parmesan crisp. So first time trying that. I got some mini wraps for the shrimp tacos later today. Red onions, some cilantro lime rice to go with the theme for tonight. I got some brown sugar cinnamon syrup. That's the sugar-free one. I got a couple more squeezy bottles so that I can make some more Greek yogurt sauces. I'll be making one tonight, which y'all end up seeing later. I got a soft avocado because I have a bunch of avocados in there from my Costco haul, but all of them are hard still, and I need it for tonight. I got some spray butter. I'm gonna be using this for it's like a Auntie Annie's cinnamon dupe, like the Cinnamon Bites dupe. And I tried it before. I don't even know if I showed y'all on the previous vlog. It was kind of like a flop. I used avocado spray, like the oil spray, which that's what she said to do in the video, but the brown sugar wasn't sticking. So somebody in the comments was like, try spray butter. And the spray says it's 0 calories, each spray, which everything has calories, so whatever. Don't trust your food label sometimes. I got some curry powder and some ground cumin and some iodized salt and a lime. And then I got some sugar-free brownie mix. We're almost done. Thank God, we're almost done with the chocolate cupcakes from last week's episode's haul. I mean, not haul, there's a million things in my mind right now. The meal prep. We're almost done with the chocolate cupcakes. And so I don't know if I want to do brownies next or if I want to do like a strawberry shortcake. I've had strawberry shortcake on my mind forever. That may be, depending on how much work I can get done today, because not only do I have to cook dinner, I will have to make the dessert. So depending on how fast I have to edit today's video that's going to get posted. I have a vlog to edit for tomorrow. I want to record and hopefully edit the next sit down video. If I can get those 3 things done, child, and I'm supposed to do my run. Okay, the dessert is going to have to wait another day. And then I got some flaky sea salt. I swear to God, I already bought this and I cannot find it in my house. Like, my seasoning cabinet is here. I looked, it's not there. I looked in a pantry. I feel like I just bought this. It better not disappear again. I don't even think I cracked it open. But that is it. I'm going to get back to work. Check out in a bit. Having a little snacky snack. I started eating the Asian pear and realized I must have picked up a bad batch because one of them was already like molded, but the other 2 were fine. And then I bit into one and it was like hard as a rock. Food is too expensive for you to be buying it and it's like already bad. So I do have a meat and cheese. Look, see, I was trying to be good and eat my little fruits and vegetables, and this is what happens. But I did finish my sit down video, so I'm about to go ahead and upload it onto the YouTube. It looks good out there. I haven't checked to see if it stopped raining, but it did get a little bit brighter. So I want to, while this is uploading to YouTube, I want to go ahead and like get the run going. I'm getting my fuel in now for it. And then I can come back and figure out the rest of the afternoon. I am starting to feel famished, hungry. I've been able to finish all of my meals today. I've had a couple snacks and I'm about to have another one. And here's the thing. I know my body so well now. When there is a day that I have undereaten or not had like met my calories and macros for the day, which was yesterday's episode. I missed like 500 calories. And I knew that if I undereat that much, that means I only had taken in like 1,400 calories. So with me being as active I am, and if I undereat that much, the very next day, I am going to be starving. I'm going to wake up hungry. I'm going to be starving and I'm going to honestly overeat. And it all works out because I look at the numbers as an average over the week. So there may be days where I'm eating less and some days that I eat more. But it's so funny how, and this is why it's important to pay attention to your body so that you don't feel like you're tripping, but also so that you don't try to overcorrect. And so, like I knew today, if I go over on any of my macros or my calories, I knew I have a budget. I have a budget of at least 500 calories to spare. Honestly, a little bit more. It was like 560 or something like that. But I have some calories to spare. And I was just waiting. All day, I was just waiting. I've been doing good with my water. And let me sip on some water. And that's another thing. I think I talked about this before. Sometimes you aren't hungry. Sometimes you're thirsty. And not only are you thirsty, you need to be replenishing your body with electrolytes, not just plain water. So when I'm feeling the times where I shouldn't be hungry, but I am, I'll go ahead and sip on some water. So this is my second one for the day. I've already have 48 ounces of water in. I've been peeing like crazy today, and I'm like pretty much halfway through this one. So I'll be hitting my water goal today for sure, especially because I still have yet to run. But yeah, I finished all my meals. I'm getting my water in. I truly am hungry. Time is passing by. It's already 3 o'clock. So what I do is eat something that is purely protein. So I still have the shrimp cocktail that I'm going to have. I'll have a serving of this. And I do have some grape tomatoes here. It's a good way to start adding in some vegetables for today because I only had that romaine lettuce from earlier. So yeah, I'm telling you, this is the easy way. Like sometimes I don't understand how hard it is for people to hit their protein because this is such an easy way to get your protein in. If you're a seafood person, I love seafood, but go to your local Costco, Sam's Club, whatever. You know, I'm sure they have something like this. I get this from Costco. And like, have it in your refrigerator. And for the times where you're lacking protein or you feel like you want to reach for a snack and you want it to be macro friendly, especially if you are low on your protein for the day, shrimp cocktail. I say this to myself. This is for me. Nobody else eats this. And then with your vegetables, I think I showed y'all already how to make the protein ranch. I don't have any in the refrigerator right now. But again, like a quick way to fill up your stomach, get your vegetables in, make it a little yummy. Having like, you know, the little cucumbers, little peppers, broccoli, tomatoes, put you a side of protein ranch. Again, getting your protein in. Yeah, I didn't run today. I still have to, I'm gonna get on the walking pad, but I ain't even gonna hold you. Yeah. I have almost 6,000 steps in, 5,592. And I'm making dinner, which is the cilantro lime shrimp tacos with homemade cilantro Greek yogurt sauce. Both the taco recipe and the sauce recipe are up on my TikTok and Instagram. But and I'm making a dessert right now. I did end up making the dessert. Let's see if I'll end up finishing it tonight, which I probably will. Yeah. Today ain't a good step day, cardio day for me. But so busy doing that and cleaning up that I did not get my run in. I did not go to the walking pad. I only got 6,000 steps in now. I may like just keep walking around the house to at least get to 10,000. But it's not that serious. It's not that serious, okay? Okay, I'm trying here. I'm trying. With that being said, I'm gonna end the vlog here. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell icon. That way you're notified every single time I post a new video. Make sure you follow me on TikTok and Instagram. On TikTok, I'm always answering y'all questions in a moment when I'm on live. And on Instagram, I'm super active in my stories. I do have a broadcast channel. They get the tea first. We do polls over there as well. So make sure you follow me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.